Today we're going to be doing some of my all-time favorite lower body booty exercises. These exercises are great to do if you're postpartum and trying to rebuild some strength and definition back into your glutes, back into your booty. My name is Dr. Kylie. I'm a pelvic floor physical therapist that specializes in prenatal and postpartum exercise. If you'd like this video, I'd love it if you'd share it with a friend and subscribe to my channel. All you need for this workout are some bands, and some sliders, but you really don't, especially this one, you really don't need it. And if you don't have bands, no worries, you can totally still do this exercise. We'll start with a little warm up and with a little cool down. This is a timed rep workout, meaning that we're gonna do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, minimal breaks in between the sets and in between the reps. That's what's gonna really challenge our glutes, challenge those muscles and get that back, that definition. You don't need to time anything. I will do that. Just follow my lead. Let's get into the workout. All right, we're gonna start here in a moment. We're gonna do one big circuit and repeat that 2 times. Let's start with a little warm up first. Oh my gosh, that was really loud. In 10 seconds, we're gonna start with some diaphragm breaths. So I'll have you in this short kneel position here. Let's cup the sides of your rib cage and breathe into your sides. Exhale, ribs down and in. Again, nice deep inhale into your sides. Exhale, ribs down and in. Trying to generate some heat in our body. Get that rib cage going so we can get that core going. I always tell my clients you can make any exercise, any workout, a breathing and a core exercise if you're intentional about the movement. And that's what we're doing here. Okay. In 15 seconds, we're gonna go into our hip opener. This is a 90-90 hip opener. So we're gonna lean over this front leg and then try to see if you can elevate the back, just lift it up a couple inches off of the floor and then switch sides. So you can put your hands behind your back and then switch sides here. Or if you're feeling extra spicy, you can put your hands up and then rotate this way as you try to lift that leg. Good, and that's the other side. Getting those hips nice and open, getting those joints a little less sticky, and really trying to get our glutes to start firing here. Good. Keep going with that. We'll do one more to the front. Good, and one more this way. All right, now we're gonna lay on our back here. If you have a band, feel free to put that band on right now. I'm gonna put this medium resistance band on. We're gonna do some bridges, and we're gonna do this for reps. So 45 seconds on, we're gonna exhale, lift up, inhale down, exhale, inhale down. Use your breath here. You should be able to hear your breath as you're doing these exercises. We're never holding our breath. And the timing of the breath is important too. So I'm not inhaling on my most effortful part of the movement. I'm exhaling as I'm lifting up. Inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up. My glutes are starting to fire. I can really feel this, okay? That was it, 45 seconds done, 15-second rest. We're gonna go into a bridge hold. We're holding it for 45 seconds, which is gonna be tough and a burner, so get ready. Again, if you don't have a band, no worries, you can do it without it. Okay, let's go ahead and lift up and hold. Now, even though we're just holding here, I'm still focusing on my breath. Breathe into my sides. Exhale, ribs down and in. Really push down with your heels to feel this in your glutes and take it out of your low back. Good. Keep pushing. Drop down for a second if you need it, but try to stay in it. Okay, that was 45 seconds. Let's turn to our side. We're gonna come into a clam hold. Notice that a lot of these exercises are holds because that is what's really going to get those muscles to fire here. So laying on my side, any side to start, go ahead and lift that leg up. We're gonna hold for 45 seconds, which is a long time. I'm already starting to feel it, okay? So if you're having a difficult time feeling this in your glutes, take your hand, put it on that top glute, see if you can get that muscle to fire. Notice what I'm not doing here is rotating from my low back. I'm really just lifting this hip up. Now, if that means that I can only lift up to there, totally fine, do that. Just try not to rotate from your back here. Everything's coming from this hip. Now, when I'm here, I'm gonna take those nice deep breaths. Exhale. Keep holding. Okay. Whew. Switch sides. This should be a challenging workout. And if it's not, then you can hold that for a longer period of time. You can take out the brakes completely. You can get a heavier resistance band. All right, we're gonna hold again for 45 seconds. I'm already feeling it on that top glute. Feel your glute here, see if you can get that muscle to fire. Breathe into your side. Exhale. Keep holding, holding, holding. 15 more seconds. Use your breath, don't hold your breath. 3, 2, 1. Whew, relax. All right, we're gonna go into a side plank. Ooh, spicy. Okay, take the band off. You can keep it on if you're feeling, again, extra good, extra strong. I'm gonna take it off. I'm getting a little tired. So we're gonna come here. Now, this is what you could do. If you wanna make it a little more challenging, elevate this top leg, and you're gonna start to feel it in that top glute. But this is the working glute here. You should really be feeling it on the leg that's down. Now when I'm here, I'm gonna make this into a breathing, into a core exercise. Inhale into my side. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Get strong through this bottom hand here, this bottom arm. Almost there. Keep holding. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Okay. Switching sides. Got another 10 seconds. And then we're gonna get into it. Okay. Lower back down. Other side. And lift and hold, okay? Now just feel the movement first. See if you can turn on that bottom glute here. You might notice that maybe one side is more difficult to feel than the other, or you're struggling a lot more on one side versus another, which is an inclination that that's your weaker side. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Squeeze hip bones together to get that deep core involved. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Lower down for a moment if you need to, but get right back into it. One more. Exhale, squeeze. Oh my God, lower down. Okay, we're gonna go into a standing exercise. So grab your slider if you have it. Again, if you don't have it, use a towel or just use your leg. We're gonna put that slider down. Now it's on my back foot here. We're gonna come into a lunge hold. Now hold it there and try to turn on that standing leg. Take those nice deep breaths. Keep holding for another 5 seconds down. And then we're gonna slowly lift it back up as slow as you can go. Don't rush it. And then right back down. Good, keep holding. Hold it for another 5. Slowly lift back up, 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 lower right back down. And switch other side, nice. Okay, that is a hard one to do, especially those holds. That's where it's really gonna get you. Okay, so lower back down, oh, and 3, 2, 1, lower down. Okay. Hold there and just simmer into it. Let that glute, right glute start to fire. Take some nice deep breaths. I'm really trying to feel this in my glute, so I'm not letting my knee travel too far over my toes. You're not gonna hurt anything by doing that, but I really wanna feel it in my glute, so I'm trying to keep my knee kind of over my ankle here, so I can really feel it in this glute. Now, lift back up, slow, 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 slow. Right back down. Hold for 5 seconds. And slowly lift up. Whew. Take a little 10-second break, and we're gonna get into our side step exercise. So standing feet kind of together here, right legs on the slider or just on the ground. I'm gonna kick out and come back in. Good. Now, I'm just standing very still on this stance leg here, so I'm not coming up and down, staying nice and still. I'm coming into a bit of a hip hinge as I slide that leg out. Good. And I'm trying to keep my hips, my pelvis nice and level here, so I'm not letting it drop down like that. Okay, and you should really be feeling it in this glute. This is a great opportunity to add a band if you have one, and if this is just not hard enough. Okay, other side. Sink, another 5 seconds or so. Take some little water break if you need it. And I'm gonna catch my breath and lower back down. Bring that leg out, slide it back in. Out, slide it back in. Again, my knee is tracking right over my toes here, so I'm not coming forward like this. That's just gonna get more of your quad than your glute. Use my breath. I'm staying super light on this sliding leg. Everything is into my stance leg. Okay. Nice. Now grab a band if you have one and put it on just above the knees. We're gonna do our last exercise here before we do that whole circuit again. So band on, drop into it. We're gonna do some pulses. 3, 2, 1. Stand up, lower down. Don't stand up all the way. Stand up, drop down. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Now, this time when we drop down, we're just gonna hold it and keep holding it here. Good. Nice deep inhales, exhales. Stand up and right back down. Oh my gosh, okay, that was hard. Right back to the top. Grab your band, because we're gonna do our bridge hold. So put that band on over the knees. Again, I have a medium resistance, use whatever you have. If you don't have anything, no worries. And lift up and hold. Deep inhales, exhales. If you're having a difficult time feeling in your glutes, and this applies to any exercise, put your fingers there and see if you can get those glutes to fire. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Lower down. Let's go into our clam position here. So any side to start. I'm gonna go to my left. And let's get into it. All right, go ahead and lift that top leg up and hold. Put your fingers there. See if you can get that muscle to fire. Take those nice deep inhales, exhales. Twenty more seconds. 3, 2, 1. 15-second break. Switch sides. All right. You should be really starting to feel it by now. If you're not, grab a heavier resistance band, hold for longer, do whatever you need to do to start to feel it. Go ahead and lift up and hold. Again, lots of holds in this workout. All of these holds are feeding into a concept called time under tension, really trying to burn that muscle out by just holding a position here. Take those nice deep inhales, exhales. 3, 2, 1. Ditch the band, and let's go to the other side. Side plank position is the best position to get your glute med to fire, that side hip muscle here. Okay, go ahead and lift up and hold. I regret lifting this top leg up already, but I'm gonna keep holding. Get your core involved here. Nice deep inhale into the side. Exhale, squeeze hip bones together. Oh my gosh, keep holding. Rest for a second. Okay, get back into it. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, okay. Now, doing these exercises is pretty much better than any Kegel to strengthen your pelvic floor. This is gonna strengthen your pelvic floor a lot more than just doing an isolated Kegel. So keep that in mind when you're doing these exercises. It's not just for your glutes, not just for your core, but for your pelvic floor as well. More seconds. Is there anything slower than a 45-second side plank hold? I don't think so. Maybe a forearm plank. I think this is harder though. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, lower down. Okay, we're going into our standing exercises. Let's get our slider. We're gonna come into our lunge hold. 3, 2, 1, lower down, hold right there. Let it just simmer there, get your hips nice and even. So from the front view, I'm not like this, everything's nice and even here. Oh, hold there. 3, 2, 1, gently lift up, slow, 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 lower back down. 3, 2, 1, lift, 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 right back down. Lift up, slow, 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 and right back down. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Come back up. All right. We're gonna do the other side. In 5 seconds. Shake it out if you need to. I need to. Okay. Right back into it. Hold down. Good. Just let this sink in for a little bit. Get those hips nice and even. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly, slowly push up through the heel to feel in your glute. Lower right back down. Three, 2, 1. Lift, lift, lift. Lower, 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 and hold. Lift, lift, lift. Push through the heel and lower. Whew. Nice job. Okay, we have one more exercise. My clock's going crazy. Get that band. I'm gonna use a light one. Oh no, we have the sliders. Okay. We're gonna go in a few seconds here. My timer's being crazy. All right, you get a longer break because I messed up my timer. So shake it out for a moment. We're gonna get into it in 15 seconds. Shake it out, do a little deep squat if you need to, open up the hips, and we're gonna go into our side slides. In 3, 2, 1, sink into it, slide it out. All the weight is in my left heel, my left foot right now, very minimal in the right side as I'm sliding it out. Use your breath. 10 more seconds. Three seconds. And stop. Last side, and then we'll do our last exercise. All right. Standing leg, right side. 3 seconds, so let's sink into it, get into position, and slide. Again, trying to keep hips nice and level here, so don't let it sink down like this. Everything's nice and level. Now don't just let your abdomen hang forward. Try to keep everything nice and tight here. Breathing into the sides. Exhale, squeeze. And stand up. Last exercise before our cool down. Grab your medium or your light resistance band or no resistance band. Put that on over the knees. And 3, 2, 1. Sit down and just hold, okay? We're gonna hold here. Maybe we can do some open and close abduction. Really get that side hip to fire. Do 3 more of those, and then we're gonna stand up. 3, 2, 1. Stand up for a second, right back into it. Keep opening, closing. 3, 2, 1. Stand up for a moment, right back in. Good. Ooh, this is burning. 10 more seconds. Stand up, lower down. 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, okay. Take that band off. You are done. That was a long time. I think that was about 20 minutes. Okay, for our cool down, we're gonna come into a child's pose position. Spread your knees out wide, ankles tracking right over your knees, and just relax here for a little bit. I'm just gonna shut up and let you do this stretch. Just kidding, I'm not gonna shut up. I'm gonna have you breathe into your pelvic floor when you're doing this. So direct your breath down to your pelvic floor. Let those muscles relax because they were just working really hard. Every inhale, imagine those muscles just expanding and lengthening. Good. Last stretch we're gonna do is a happy baby. One of my favorite pelvic floor opening stretches, really similar to a child's pose. And again, I want you to really direct your breath to your pelvic floor. If this position is a lot for your hamstrings, then hold here instead of holding at your feet. But if you can hold here, hold at your feet. You can do some rocks. Let your low back relax. Breathe into your pelvic floor.
How can I leave here with you? You are the most, baby. I just gotta leave here with you.
Nice job today. That was a tough workout. I will see you back here again for another core, booty, pelvic floor exercise. Take care.